One of my most effective tool is storytelling. I have seen the power of storytelling firsthand. I've been lucky enough to be part of this journey of making movies such as The Glassworker, which was nominated for the Oscars this year, as well as short stories with a call to action. Stories are very interesting to human beings because we have been believing in stories only, by and large, for a long time. Our neural chemistry triggers oxytocin, which is the hormone of empathy and connection. So when we hear a story, we build a emotional connection with the storyteller and with the story. The beautiful part about stories is that they sit in our memory for generations, not facts. That's the power of storytelling. Now, of course, the story I'm talking about here is telling story for the common good. The stories that have helped humans and animals alike by having a call to action that has changed the way we present stories. We did a very large film festival where 700 short stories were submitted on empathy alone. There's just some fantastic work. A 30-second, a 50-second short story can change the way we look at animals or humans or the planet at large. Storytelling is only effective, in my opinion, if it's honest, if it's authentic, if it's real, if it's original, and it is said for a purpose. Some divine help comes in that story. Things start to move. Otherwise, today, AI is producing scripts, AI is producing voice, and you have YouTube full of such podcasts and all kind of stuff. Why is the world not changing? Because the stories need to have the soul of reality, the soul of compassion, the soul of empathy, and the lived hard work that goes into filmmaking. So I am a very big believer that you must learn to tell your story or find somebody who can tell your story because your story is unique. You are unique. Your passion is unique. This has to be told by you from your heart with all the sincere intentions so it makes home in other people's hearts. We came to know about 30 chimps that had been used for drug testing, trauma, cutting them open. I mean, in short, they lived a life of torture and pain so that we can develop medicines for humans. These animals had nowhere to go because there were no use left. And we came to know about this particular project and also found out that Joaquin Phoenix, who has done a lot of good work for animals, has agreed to be part of this short film. Film was made, it was released with a call to action to adopt chimpanzees. All 30 of them got adopted. And FedEx carried all of these to their respective sanctuaries free of cost. Now, taking a chimp from the cage to a sanctuary is a complicated project because you have to be very careful and they're very emotional being. One particular image of a baby chimp that when he jumps out of the cage and for the first time looks at the open sky, he is bewildered. His eyes are wide open and he gives a big hug to his mom that he for the first time is free. Imagine the price of freedom we pay We send our men and women to die for our freedom, and then we cage these animals for our selfish motives. They also feel like us. They also have families. They have emotions. They also feel the pain. The other story, lived story, and I have a deep connection with it because for me, to be honest, it sounded like an out of body experience. This elephant, it has been known in the world to be the loneliest elephant in the world. Cher, the pop star celebrity, had been trying for years to help this particular animal in Islamabad Zoo to be freed, who was tied to a small chain. I was able to write a song, sing it, record it, and with my friends, we would put together a little animation. And that song went viral. Thousands of people saw that and decided never to support animal cruelty, especially the captive animals in zoos. I was in touch with some of the people who were responsible in facilitating, in conjunction with other people who were working on this project, to free the animal. And he's now in Cambodia, where he's now roaming about, having a jolly good time.
कहानी मेरे दर्द की जब सुनेगा तो रो देगा जिसने बनाया था मुझको कहानी मेरी.
So this is the power of stories, but stories that have no call to action are entertainment. No matter how heart-wrenching or how effective you think they are, when the lights come on, everything is dissolved. I also tell you this from my experience raising funds. When we raise funds, we have an emotional high when we tell a story. If we don't ask for call to action right at that moment, we lose the ability to generate funds because human beings are like that. They have very short memory. That is why the pledges that we collect, most of them never come through because people, when they go home, the emotional connection they had with the story is lost. So my message to all of you, your story is unique, it's beautiful, and don't be shy telling it. Even if one person listens to your message and it changes their life, it's worth it.